Welcome to your glute conditioning practice. For this sequence, we start on all fours. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and then lift your sitting bones, drop the belly, lift chest, lift gaze. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, gaze to thighs. Enjoy a few more rounds of cat and cow, undulating your spine, starting to notice your breath, perhaps for the first time today. On these final 2 rounds, wiggle around a little bit. So when you land in your pose, just see what you can do to get a bit deeper. And one more final round, arching your back through cow pose and rounding the spine through cat. Good, return to a neutral spine. Step your hands 1 foot's distance forward. Spread the fingers wide. Keep the hips stacked over the knees as you release the chest and head for puppy or Anahata Asana, melted heart. A nice push to the hands will help to ensure that the arms stay nice and active. So you want to feel a scooping of the armpits and feel the shoulder blades move to the back. And then again, maybe a little wiggle side to side. And second half, get a little more passive. Broaden the elbows wide. Hands come closer to touch. Lift the navel to the spine as you rise up, returning to that tabletop position. And we'll get started for part 1 of this sequence that we'll actually do from our forearms. So lay yourselves down. The elbows now will stack underneath the shoulders. Palms running parallel, or if that's not so comfortable, you could place the hands together in prayer. Send the right leg back behind you and lift the right leg so that it's parallel to the floor. This is our starting position. Find a nice strong point to the toes. For this whole sequence, the right hip needs to stay squared down in line with the left. On your next inhale, I want you to lift the leg to full extension. And then exhale, lower back to parallel. For 9, 8, 7, 6, each time we lift, we're squeezing through those glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay high now and just do 10 pulses. 9, 8, it's a little faster. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So now move your leg into about a 45-degree angle. You'll flex your foot this time. And the first move here is to straighten out the leg. And the second move is to return to that bent position. So just straighten. It's a big extension. And then bend back to that 45. For 8, 7, 6, keep the core engaged here, pushing the mat away from you. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we go for these little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg, draw the knee in. Push the tops of the feet, take the knees wide. Send the hips back toward the heels, find child's pose. And then anchor the forearms, shift yourselves forward and tap your nose between your hands. Push through the arms, shift it back through child's pose. And anchor those forearms, shift it forward, tap. Second side, keep the forearms anchored. Push the tops of the feet, lift the knees and place them beneath you. Send the left leg back. And then lift the left leg so it's parallel to the floor. This is the starting position. Toes are pointed. With your next inhale, extend. And exhale, return to the start. Remember that on that extension, you're mindful not to arch the spine too much. So we're trying to stay quite neutral there. Go for 8. Hip stays down. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And then get that full extension and start those pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot, 45 and straighten. 45 and straighten. 45 for 8, 7, starting to really feel it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it straight and just a pulse, just a little mini one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, draw the knees in, and then push the tops of the feet, take the knees wide, shift it back, child's pose. Anchor forearms, shift it forward, tap. 1 more like that, shift it back, child's. Anchor forearm, shift it forward, a little tap. Good, come back through center. Push the tops of the feet, lift the knees and place them beneath you. Come up just to the right arm. Send the right leg back. Good, then go ahead and lift the right leg parallel. And take the right leg out to the right. And then up and over to the left. To the right. Up and to the left. For 8, 7, 6, 5, go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the leg to the right now, and then lift, tap, tap. Lift, tap, tap. So we're lifting and lowering, avoiding the tendency to feel heavy on the lower, hence the double tap. Stay engaged through the inner thighs. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted, circles. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the leg back. Lower the forearms, draw the knee in. Push the tops of the feet, take the knees wide, and shift it back. Child's pose. Anchor forearm, shift it forward. Find that tap. 1 more, shift it back. Child's pose. Anchor forearm, shift it back, forward, tap. Place the knees beneath the hips. Right arm stays, this time the left arm tense. I'll face you for this one. Send the leg out to the left and then over to the right. So it's that twist or that crossover. Out, nice and open. And then cross it back. Go for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Take it out to the side. The toes are still pointed. Keep the leg lifted and then lower, tap, tap. Give a lift and a lower, tap, tap. Give a lift. This is 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Lift, circle for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the leg back behind you. Draw the knee in. Push the tops of the feet. Take the knees wide. Back through child's pose. And this time we stay. Shift the hips from side to side. Wow. Take your elbows nice and wide. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and a sweet breath out. Twice more. Walk your hands in toward your body. Draw your knees together and bring your hands to your heart. Nice work. We'll see you next time.